NSU celebrates its 100th birthday. We have lots of video from the celebration.
There's controversy over a campus event because of a menu item some consider to be inappropriate.
NSU has a new athletic director. You'll meet him and hear his plans for college sports.
As graduation gets closer, what are seniors thinking about finding a job in a sour economy?
I'm Cassandra Brubaker.
And I'm Mallory Jones, and NSU News starts now.
From around the campus and the Tahlequah community, this is NSU News.
It's not every day that somebody or something gets to be 100 years old. For NSU, the big birthday was March 6th.
An event 100 years in the making reached its pinnacle March 6th as more than 1,000 students, faculty, staff, and alumni came together in celebration of NSU's heritage.
100 years ago, people stood here after Governor Haskell decided that the Cherokee National Female Seminary would become Northeastern Normal, and saw this institution. They would have to be smiling, as we are smiling today, as we honor all at this centennial.
Speakers such as Oklahoma's Lieutenant Governor and the Cherokee Nation Principal Chief came from across the state to share memories of Northeastern's past and encouragement for the future.
A century ago, the state of Oklahoma purchased the Cherokee Female Seminary from its Cherokee founders, and ultimately it became Northeastern State University. Our common heritage and quest for knowledge was nurtured by the partnership between NSU and the Cherokee Nation. Our common goals have always been clearly identified, and as long as the rivers flow, we'll join the Cherokee Nation and Northeastern State University.
After guest speakers made their closing remarks, the Sequoia statue received a traditional Cherokee blessing. The statue, along with Centennial Plaza as a whole, will serve as a daily reminder of the dedication taken to build this institution from its humble beginnings to a 3-campus university.
That pen of knowledge should remind us always that at its irreducible minimum, great societies are societies that not just value education, they embrace education.
A reception followed the ceremony, and students stuck around in hopes of receiving one of 100 $100 scholarships. Although the day's festivities are over, a new era has just begun at NSU. We can only imagine what the next 100 years will hold. Reporting in Centennial Plaza, Melissa Peterson, NSU News.
Northeastern State is trying to raise awareness among students about the problems that alcohol can cause. And a new group on campus is trying to bring the word about alcohol and other potential health hazards directly to those who need to hear about it. Adam Johnson has the story.
In these times of identity theft, is it wise for the university to continue to use Social Security numbers to identify students? Dustin McGowan put that question to fellow students and school administrators.
We all know the economy is in poor shape, but prospective employers keep showing up on campus, and some of them have jobs. NSU Career Services hosts these events called career fairs. They're not just for graduating seniors. It's a good opportunity for juniors to begin to make contact with those they might be working for in the future. As far as the present is concerned, jobs are still out there for different types of business and technology majors, education majors, and science majors. Remember, it's never too early to start looking, and make sure you're ready. Career Services will help you put together a resume and even give you tips on interviewing well. When we come back, controversy over chicken and waffles.
And we'll meet NSU's new athletic director.
It's hard to swallow, so you pray to
NSU has a new athletic director, and he has some ideas about bringing the university's athletic programs forward. I will introduce us to the new AD and some of the things he's thinking about. Here at Northeastern State, we look forward to seeing what Jeff Konya, our new athletic director, has in store for the next year.
Well, basically what I've done is I've kind of rolled out what's called the game plan for success. Actually, it's right here. We're giving this to all of our boosters, student athletes, coaches. It's going to be visible. And basically, athletics has game plans. And so everything's a play in the game plan. There's 9 different areas we've said. If we're hitting on all our targets in these 9 plays, then we're going to have a tremendous athletic department. And the 9 plays, as you see, range from everything from facilities to personnel to fundraising to marketing to the game day atmosphere, to how the student athletes can be involved. And the measurable standards so that the fans will know if we're succeeding in this game plan are really in 3 areas. If we're graduating our student athletes, if we're having success on the athletic fields of competition, and that if our student athletes are comporting to good character and standards in society. We're making a marketing effort to really promote the fact that we're Northeastern State for athletics. NSU, you know, there's Nicholls State down the road. You get lost with some alphabet soup, but there's only one Northeastern State. So we're trying to rebrand our athletics with Northeastern States. I said at the outset at the press conference when I was so eloquent in how I presented myself, but that this place had a lot of passion and a lot of fervor, a lot of excitement for the athletic program.
Konya, who started at Northeastern State the first week of February, really loves the university's atmosphere.
And it's true. Everybody that I've met with has that passion, and so that makes it a pretty easy place to transition into.
You've probably seen them around campus in uniform. They're NSU students who are also learning how to be Army officers, and the training includes exercises in the field.
NSU Reserve Officer training candidates in February took part in military exercises at Fort Chaffee outside Fort Smith, Arkansas. This is called field training and assessment, and it prepares junior-level candidates for a 5-week summer course at Fort Lewis in Washington State. The focus was to test ROTC candidates on land navigation, leadership ability, and group interaction.
EPW! LDAC stands for Leadership Development Assessment Course. It's a 33-day camp at Fort Lewis every summer. The students that are juniors train the entire year to go to that camp. Basically what it is, it's a 33-day test of their leadership ability. Individual skills such as land nav and APFT, and then we put them in situational training exercises and kind of put them in stressful time management type challenges and then evaluate how they perform.
Maybe you're good enough at math to do your own taxes. Many of us are not, but thanks to NSU business students, there's help. On Tuesday and Thursday afternoons in the University Center, the students volunteered to help others do the math right. Besides students, they help members of the community with the task nobody likes, but everyone must do. Tax returns for most students are not very complicated, at least for those who know what they're doing. The business students can help you file online for a quicker return. Remember, the annual deadline for filing your income taxes is April 15th. This service is free. Good news in bad economic times.
Flowers, dresses, rings, and things are the beginning steps to one's dream day. NSU held the 2009 Wedding Extravaganza in the Herb Roselle Ballroom. The purpose in the event is to try to make things as easy as possible for the bride-to-be. Attending the event were many different merchants, such as the Pampered Chef, Cakes by Linda, and the Fountain Spa. There were 3 different fashion shows, showing the different trends to suit every individual on that special day.